They're trying to pick up the pieces. 5 historical mosaics commemorating Queen's World Fairs will be demolished in the next few months, despite preservationists' impassioned pleas to rescue the pieces of New York's past. History lovers are outraged that the Parks Department is abandoning hope of restoring the intricate medallions adorning the entrance to Flushing Meadows Corona Park, with officials claiming the severely eroding tiles pose a safety hazard to pedestrians. In Europe and the Middle East, mosaics are rediscovered after many, many centuries of abandonment. They are uncovered and they exist. Archeologists and government officials go to great lengths to preserve those. Why should Queens, aka the world's borough, be treated any differently? Fumed Michael Perlman, founder of the Rego-Forest Preservation Council. Perlman says preservationists have been banging the drum for 15 years to rescue the deteriorating Passerelle Plaza mosaics, but their pleas have fallen on deaf ears. The Parks Department may have even contributed to the accelerated decay, Perlman alleged, by obnoxiously tossing on the artwork to melt snow and by driving heavy vehicles over the installations. Nobody's been taking care of them. I've been photographing them for over 1.5 years and they continuously get worse and worse, said Gloria Nash, 70, whose upcoming book Looking Back at the Future chronicles the living relics of the 39 and 64 World's Fairs in Queens and across the globe. As many as 10 medallions have already been lost to history since they were laid in 1997 at the base of David Dinkins Circle, adjacent to the Billie Jean King Tennis Center, as a tribute to the 39-40 and 64-65 fairs. Each mosaic honored a different scene from the historical fairs, including the synchronized swimming show dubbed the Aquacade and the still-standing New York State Pavilion, which once invited parkgoers to climb its observation deck and watch the fairs from above. Most have either been paved over with concrete or were completely demolished. Only 5 remain today, an imitation of Salvador Dali's Venus, the World's Fair Fountain, the Hall of Science and Elsie the Cow, the real-life mascot for Borden Daly who visited the 39 World's Fair. A representative from the Parks Department confirmed it has plans to tear out the medallions sometime within the next calendar year. They declined to say if they would consider the requests to save the artwork. The colorful mosaics will be replaced with the drab, gray pavers similar to the surrounding plaza, and there is no hope of preserving the decades-old tribute to Queen's history. Instead, the Parks Department will funnel up to $20,000 in grant money per year to display temporary art installations. It's really a shame, said Perlman, who recently rediscovered a long-lost World's Fair-era mural in a Massachusetts basement. These mosaics were put here as a tribute decades after the World's Fairs. It's marvelous how the Parks Department cared back. They're destroying something symbolic. For Nash, who was lucky enough to visit the 64 World's Fairs as a child, the loss of the mosaics would be nothing short of heartbreaking. There are other people that feel the same. These fairs are very, very special to too many people, not just older people, but younger people. I know so many younger people interested in the fair, even though they never went, and I find that amazing, said Nash. The pair, along with other preservationists, are hoping the Parks Department will reverse its decision and make efforts to properly preserve the 5 remaining mosaics, whether that be in their original David Dinkins Circle resting place or relocated to the nearby Queens Museum.